Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Universe once again, and welcome to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. The first stop on the road to WrestleMania. It's one of the biggest nights of the year, one of the biggest shows of the year. And tonight, two superstars are going to punch their ticket to WrestleMania. They're going to have a shot at immortality. They will claim immortality tonight, but they will have a shot to hit even greater heights on the biggest two nights of the year. Of course, WrestleMania is going to be a two-night show. And for a show of this magnitude, of course, I had to have Madge join me for this one.
So, yes, I am here. Hello, everyone.
One man and one woman are going to win their respective Royal Rumble matches tonight. We've also got a slew of high-octane championship matches tonight, including 3 world title contests. As the road to WrestleMania is now truly underway.
I'm going to be honest, I got really confused when I heard you say one man and one woman. I'm like, what? Something happened to me that I didn't know about. I thought you were introducing us. I was like, oh, God, well, wait a minute. Well,
No.
What do you mean by that?
No. I'm talking about the Royal Rumble matches. And speaking of the Royal Rumble matches, when we get to them, the usual poll, we're not going to do a poll because there's 30 participants, but you can get your predictions in chat. And we're wasting no time because we are opening up tonight's show with the men's Royal Rumble match.
I hadn't considered we could open up with the Royal Rumble, but I like it, actually. I rate that.
The opening contest of the show. 30 superstars competing for an opportunity to challenge for either the World Heavyweight or the WWE Championship. Now, obviously, we're not going to know everyone who's participating in this match. But before we get underway, Madge, do you have any predictions of anyone you think could... Obviously, there's a lot of luck involved in the Royal Rumble, a lot of resilience as well. It's very unpredictable. There's the luck of the draw as well, whether you enter number 1, number 30, anywhere in between. But is there anyone you think could be a real shout to win this match?
I think there's loads of people in this who could win it, and that's the mark of a good Rumble, isn't it, really? You want people who are contenders, you want people who are taken seriously. And I think, I mean, I know I'm not going to be able to recall everyone who's in it, but even just looking at the lineup on the visual display we had before, I think Dragunov could shock the world. I think Bron Breakker's got a great chance of winning it. I think AJ Styles is going to go far. I don't know if he'll win. Same with, I'd say, Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley. Seth Rollins, I think, could win it as well. I think I have my own personal favourites, but I think we're clearly going to get a worthy Rumble winner because that is a stacked card, as the kids do say nowadays. I sound like I'm 50 years old speaking like that, but I really do think anybody could pull out a win here. And that is the hallmark of what is going to be a fantastic men's Rumble match. I think it's going to be a brilliant, brilliant contest. I really do.
Well, that was a lovely bit of analysis there.
Thank you.
I enjoyed that.
That's my one for the stream. Gone. Rushed it a bit quicker.
Well, what do you say? Yeah. Well, the numbers have been drawn. The superstars know when they'll be entering.
Okay.
We're ready to go with tonight's opening contest. The Royal Rumble, opening up tonight's show.
The following contest is the Royal Rumble match! Now, the two superstars that drew number 1 and number 2
a quick explanation of the rules here.
At the same time.
Less a bit of analysis. To be honest, it's always been a personal favourite of mine, the Rumble match. I just think it's such a unique stipulation. It provides so many great moments, so much carnage and chaos, but so much excitement as well. I think it's a superb match, and I always enjoy the Royal Rumble, even when it isn't particularly objectively good, and it has been in the past at times. Not on this channel, I will say, but in general, I think it's a great stipulation. Should make the action always feel better and more important and higher stakes.
Well, we have a huge #1 entrant in the Royal Rumble. It's Seth frickin' Rollins kicking things off tonight.
I like that. That is, I mean, this is a man who could have a good match with the Invisible Man. So you know you're going to get some brilliant action from minute 1 here. When Seth freaking Rollins gets inside that ring, this is going to be really good. And do you know what? He's in a surprisingly understated gear for Rollins. He almost looks like a normally dressed human being. That is shocking from Seth Rollins. He must be really focused tonight if he's forgetting to get out the lavish drip. Fair play to him. I like the jacket, but I think he will. Even someone as great as Rollins will struggle to win from this position. Has there ever been a Rumble winner from #1? Has that? I think it might have happened.
There's
before.
been a handful in the past. Shawn Michaels was the first to do it. So has Edge.
Yeah.
So there has been a couple of winners from the #1 position. Seth Rollins going to have to go wire to wire if he wants to get a shot at the World Championship at WrestleMania. So let's find out who drew entry number 2. Oh my!
Oh boy.
Seth Rollins' former tag team partner.
Oh my god. This is going to get fucking spicy. This is going to get tasty. I think he's stolen Seth Rollins' drip as well.
It was only a couple of weeks ago that Seth Rollins turned on Ilya Dragunov in their tag team title match.
Wow, that is, I mean, it has worked out absolutely perfectly. It's one of those fortuitous moments for anyone who's watching the Royal Rumble. For us, commentating over it, this is going to be absolutely electric in that ring. I seriously think, I don't really know what to think, actually. I think they're just going to go hell for leather. I mean, for some men, this Rumble is destined to be a marathon. For others, it will be a sprint. But these two men, I don't think they're even going to be concerned about winning the Rumble. I think they're going to be concerned with who gets one over the other. I think that's what's going to motivate them most right now. Maybe Rollins more than Dragunov. He's been there and done it more than his former tag team partner. But you know what? I mean, don't look away. Don't change the channel. Just sit back and watch. This is going to be seriously destructive in that ring right now. Make no mistake.
Dragunov has spent the last fortnight trying to get his hands on Seth Rollins. We saw a glimpse of it on Raw this past week. Ilya turning his attention away from Rollins and instead hyping up the crowd, and Rollins looking to take advantage.
Yeah, that was an interesting decision from Dragunov. I feel like he's forgetting who he's in the ring with, even though they were tag team.
As a super kick from Rollins. And entry number 3 is on the way. Who's going to join these two men in the Royal Rumble?
I mean, it's like being the zookeeper if two lions have a...
Oh my god! Bryan Danielson!
What?
The greatest professional wrestler in the world today! Returning to WWE!
But I didn't expect this. I'm shocked. I mean, no joke, we've got 3 of the best in-ring technicians in this sport today in one ring. And 2 of them absolutely hate each other, so this is going to be unreal. You are in for some world-class action tonight. They're coming thick and fast. I can't keep up. I can't breathe with the speed of these entrants.
AJ Styles is in the Rumble!
God. Ladies and gentlemen, I might have to take a moment to compose myself. There's 4 of the great... I feel like I'm like the Count on Sesame Street. I'm just counting all of these incredibly good wrestlers coming into this one ring for the Rumble. This is unbelievable.
Oh, I think...
Oh, yeah. He's just got him in a submission. AJ Styles just wants to wrestle. He doesn't care about, putting people over this or that rope. He just wants to get his hands on
Number 5.
It's a face.
It's Logan Paul. Logan Paul. Here to
something.
ruin things.
I knew it was too good to be true. It was too good to be true. It was fun while it lasted. If there's any justice in the world, one of these 4 great men will get that disgusting, blonde, skinny prick, throw him straight over the top rope and get back to some actually good, watchable wrestling. I sincerely hope that man does not last long in that ring. Alternatively, we could bring Jake Paul out here and only allow them to attack each other. So if we're lucky, they'll beat each other so senseless neither of them will ever be able to wrestle again. That would be nice. Unlikely.
As number 7 prepares to enter the Rumble. Big E now.
Danielson's return to WWE. Oh my gosh, Big E as well. Now this could be interesting because he's got a clear power advantage over the rest of the men in that ring. And that in the Rumble, especially where so much revolves around hitting quick, powerful moves, throwing men over the top rope particularly, so you need that core strength.
Big E in trouble!
Oh,
very close for Big E there. As entry number 7 now.
I was about to say Big E could have had an advantage, but I should probably keep my mouth shut. I think I've cursed him.
As Rollins is looking for a pedigree. And Braun Strowman is in the Royal Rumble!
Well, we talked about the power advantage. I mean, Big E, in as good a shape as Big E is, there's not really many men in wrestling today more powerful than Braun Strowman. I don't really know what to expect now. This is such an unreal combination in the ring. And then you have Logan Paul does kind of bring it down a bit, but then that's just what he does, isn't it? That's who he is. But I mean, this is just a feast for the eyes. It's like being at a 4 or 5 course buffet where every course is also a gourmet meal.
Well, you know what? We've got the big boys in the match now. Bronson Reed entering the Rumble.
I mean, I think this start is going to have a little bit of everything because, I mean, you've got power, you've got techniques, you've got absolute slimy cunts in the ring. You've got a little bit of everything. I mean, this is breakneck pace. I don't really know how to react. I don't really know which moves I need to focus on, which combination.
Rollins with a super kick. Bryan Danielson is the first man eliminated from the Rumble.
That's such a shame. I really thought Danielson was giving a really good account of himself, actually. I thought he was getting really stuck in the ring. Dragunov, by the way, looked dead there in the corner. I feel like Rollins is going to be satisfied. He's getting the better of him, but Dragunov's he's a wily man. He's a sly customer. You've got to keep your eye on him. You can't until he goes over.
And Strowman eliminates Dragunov.
Oh, I've cursed it again. But
and Rollins will be pleased to outlast his former tag team partner in this match.
He will.
Bragging rights for him.
He may
Not for long though, perhaps. Strowman was looking to take advantage. Rollins looking for another pedigree, this time on Strowman. As the next participant about to join us, Damian Priest enters the Rumble.
Well, we talked about power and technical ability. We've got someone who does a very fine job of combining both in the ring now. I mean, there's just layers and layers. It's like some sort of this grossly misformed, overmade lasagna. You've got layers upon layers upon layers in this ring right now. You've got everything.
Logan Paul looking to eliminate Big E. Braun Strowman and Bronson Reed going at it. And Strowman eliminates Reed!
Wow,
My goodness!
Strowman is absolutely making his mark tonight. He is.
Say his name, and he appears. Do you believe in Joe Hendry? Joe Hendry in the Rumble.
This is brilliant. Now all we need is McIntyre to come out, and the roof will be fully off the plugs. Oh my God in heaven! This is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, the Rumble always has surprises, but I'm not surprised. I'm bloody well flabbergasted. It's absolutely stupendous, to coin a phrase. Tell you what, I mean, I just... It's funny because if you'd have asked me before the Rumble started, when I first saw him come in, I didn't think Strowman would really do much, if I'm honest. I didn't expect much out of him. He's either heard me or he's read my mind because he is determined to prove me, and I'm sure a lot of other people in this arena very, very wrong. Got to give him massive credit for how explosively he's made a start tonight here, Braun Strowman. He has been
Carlito,
dynamite.
entrant number.
Carlito.
I do. I do believe this is entrant number 11 in the Royal Rumble.
That
So
sounds right.
more...
We are powering through them, aren't we? We are powering through the entrance tonight. It has gone by in a flash of a blink.
Oh, hang on. Oh, no. Joe Hendry has been eliminated by Braun Strowman, who has three eliminations.
We might need to start looking at what the record for Royal Rumble eliminations is. I will give it a look. I'm sure you may well already know.
Big E! Big E is gone at the hands of, I think that was Styles. As the crowd starts to thin a little bit here.
Well, it would appear that the record, funnily enough, the record is shared by Brock Lesnar and, would you believe it, Braun Strowman in a single Royal Rumble with 13 eliminations. He'd do well to tie that, let alone beat it, but he's made a good start. I mean,
oh no! Braun's gone!
Oh no.
Damian Priest eliminates Strowman!
It wasn't Logan Paul, it's fine. I can breathe, I can breathe, I can feel at peace. It wasn't Logan bloody Paul.
And now Dirty Dom enters the Rumble, former teammate of Damian Priest.
I was about to say, I think things could get very, very spicy. Not quite to the level of Dragunov and Rollins. They're not going to get as much one-on-one pure time in the ring as Dragunov and Rollins did, but it could get very, very nasty quickly between the dirtiest player in the game and the big bloke in the purple tights.
Carlito.
But he is also the big bloke in the purple tights.
Carlito looking for a big elimination on Seth Rollins here. Seth finds a reversal, takes down Priest, as Shinsuke Nakamura enters the Royal Rumble. Remember, by virtue of his victory over LA Knight on Raw, Shinsuke already has a guaranteed match for the World Heavyweight Championship coming his way.
What a man. Do we know which pay-per-view that will be at, or will it be to be decided?
It's not yet confirmed. Priest looking to hit Shinsuke with the Razor's Edge. Doesn't eliminate him, though.
No. I mean, he's probably done. I mean, he brushed all 3 ropes on the way down. That might be almost as bad as being eliminated. Shinsuke Nakamura has always been, and my commentary partner will attest to this, he's always been a personal favourite, and I love the man. Rey Mysterio now. God, he's going to beat up his child again. It's just like WWE 13 launching all over again. Oh my god.
Ray looking to eliminate Shinsuke, perhaps. Carlito and Dominic are really going at it.
I think Logan Paul was in danger there, but sadly he's managed to recover and he is still in this match.
Right hand from Priest! Knocking Rollins out!
Oh, he's dragged the rope forward with him. He fell completely against it. I'm glad he wasn't more hurt by that landing. Has Priest got him in the...
It's with Boston Crab.
Boston Crab, yeah.
Rollins.
I mean, Rollins just about got out of it fairly quickly. I tell you what, Priest is usually very calm and collected in that ring. That was a bizarre decision, because after that right hand, I think Rollins may have been out for a brief moment. He could have just picked him up and thrown him, and he would have been over and done with, I think. And now I think he could live to regret that, because they're still fighting.
Oh! One lucky punch from Logan Paul! Takes out Damian Priest! And now it's Rollins looking for a curb stomp on Logan Paul!
Oh, yes. Seth Rollins might have
Styles clash to Nakamura!
Oh, my
and
God.
Logan Paul is eliminated by Seth Rollins. Thank you, Seth.
That is what happens when a wannabe poser goes up against a real day-in, day-out wrestler who is as good and as intelligent as Seth Rollins. He is gone.
Seth Rollins lining up Dominic for a curb stomp.
Oh my god, he's curb stomped 2 people. He's about to catch a legal case if he keeps going on with the curb stomps.
Dominic hanging on. Seth Rollins eliminates Dominic.
I can't even tell who's in danger. Mysterio's in danger from Nakamura.
And Priest is gone as well. Seth Rollins is on fire.
He's got him straight after as well. Well, I don't know what the celebration was, but he's clearly very happy with himself. Oh my goodness, this is unreal. This is absolutely unbelievable. This is unbelievable. I mean, I thought that, a moment ago it was Mysterio in danger from Nakamura, but now the roles have reversed. I don't know what Mysterio was going for there. He was nowhere near landing that cross ring move, but...
The almighty Bobby Lashley is number 15 in the Rumble.
Oh, Joe, I think Lashley, he's coming in as I think everyone is going to be much more fatigued, and with his powerful build, his sheer muscular strength, he could really get a couple of quick eliminations here if he's smart about it, Bobby Lashley. But to be fair, I didn't expect Rollins to come up with 2 or 3 himself, and he did.
Rollins with another pedigree, this time to Carlito.
Lily in the comments sounding a bit like Hank Hill. The way she's yelling Bobby.
Number 16. Trick Williams making his return from injury at the hands of Kevin Owens, entering the Royal Rumble.
Nice, Joe. I think he'll make a good account of himself. He'll put in a good performance tonight, Trick Williams, and he's immediately been super cool. Okay, I need to stop talking about the wrestlers. As soon as I say a wrestler's going to do well, with the possible exception of Shinsuke Nakamura, it's not happening. I should probably start talking as I want the wrestlers I want to do well to do poorly. That would probably work out better for me and them. But this is
number 17.
Unbelievable.
Well, Trick's tag team partner is Trick Williams and John Styles.
Oh my god! And he's got his tag team partner in. They're still active as a tag team, so they could, if they renew that alliance for this match, they could seriously wreak some absolute havoc here. Trick Williams and Carmelo Hayes, but they've got some very talented technicians to deal with in that ring tonight. It's not going to be easy for them. It's not going to be easy for anyone in this Royal Rumble, and that is the beauty of it. It will be a slog, an absolute slobber knocker, is what I'm going to say.
It's a back and forth here between Trick Williams and Seth Rollins. These two really keeping up the offense on each other.
They are indeed. I mean, it's just breakneck pace, isn't it? Like, there's not really been, no one's really had a moment to breathe, and that is when you put this many men in one ring, and you give them the prize of a guaranteed championship match at WrestleMania.
Well, sorry to interrupt. Kevin Owens has just entered the Rumble match.
Oh my!
And obviously he's had his issues with Melo and Trick in recent weeks. Looks to eliminate Melo, who gets out of the way.
Yeah, well done. Very smart move from Carmelo Hayes. He had to get himself out of danger there. He would have been in serious trouble if he had waited for even another moment. Very smart.
Trick
move.
looking for a suplex. Carmelo's just skinned the cat twice in a row. Nearly eliminated on both occasions by, I think it was Ray and then Lashley. He survived both. Oh, actually, with Owens as well. 3 near misses for Carmelo Hayes in this match. The ring is absolutely filled to the brim. The power of Melo to hit a Uranage to Bobby Lashley. As you see Melo and Trick now working together in the Rumble.
Fair play. It's a legitimate strategy. There is genuinely nothing wrong with that. I mean, it does lead to that inevitable question of if they get far enough and they're the only 2 men left in the ring, what then? But I think they'll have to take that.
And then I think they just fight it out as
I mean, look,
friendly rivals.
For both men, the odds are a lot better if you do that than if you take your chances in a ring with how many have we got in the ring now? I think there's 8 men in the ring. Not including those 2, there'd still be 6 men for them to fight off. 7 individually if they go at each other as well.
But the Cyclone Boot from Trick Williams... Oh my god. There was an errant right hand from Carmelo. Struck Trick Williams. It looked like an accident.
I mean, it may well have been. Look, it is carnage. It's chaos in that ring. Realistically, you're going to make mistakes. But we will see how this affects the future of Williams and Hayes as a tag team. You never know how people are going to react to this kind of stuff. You never know. Proof will be in the pudding, as the man would say. Very interesting to see where we go with this one.
We're going to need to see an elimination here as Trick looking to eliminate Lashley. This would be a huge elimination for Trick Williams. Kevin Owens going to help him.
Oh my goodness. I mean, Lashley's so big, you need help. You need help. I didn't even realize
Lashley survives.
Oh,
nor did I. That's the Trick knee. The Trick knee to Bobby Lashley.
Oh my god.
Carlito in trouble.
By himself. He's going to have to go it alone. This is I genuinely don't know what to make of any of this. I don't know what to make of any of this, but it's. I can't.
A low blow to Rollins from Nakamura.
Oh my god!
And
he's not going to get it, is he?
And Lashley eliminates Rollins.
Oh wow! I thought Nakamura was about to eliminate Carlito as well, but he did very well to get back.
Carlito's got at the hands of Nakamura, and Solo Sikoa enters, and Owens eliminates Williams.
Oh my goodness! Well, there's five in the ring now. I mean,
there's a glut of eliminations there. Rey Mysterio eliminated. Spear to Nakamura.
You can't even call all of this. It's so quick you can't call it correctly. So you can't even commentate over this in the way you'd want to. It's absolutely 100 miles per hour, and there's no brake pedal. There is no brakes on this one at all.
The crowd are firmly behind Bobby Lashley of everyone in the ring at the moment.
I mean, I think he's the natural good guy. Oh my god!
A Kinshasa to Bobby Lashley. Nakamura eliminates the Almighty.
I mean, Nakamura has put himself, and he takes a huge hit from Sikoa, by the way, but he's put himself to work. He has been superb so far in this Rumble. I don't even know who's coming in.
Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu. Going to work together with Solo, no doubt. Nakamura and Owens may need to form a temporary alliance here.
They might have to. I think it might be the only way, even out the numbers game. This is the thing. You've got to think so on the fly. You've got to be so quick-witted in this in the Royal Rumble. That is the nature of it. Alliances form. They dissolve.
I do believe this is number 21 next.
Yes, I mean we have worked.
It's Jey Uso.
Oh my!
As Nakamura is eliminated. And he's going to go straight after Solo.
Of course, I mean, you would have expected nothing less.
Owens eliminated. It's a bloodline triple threat here, as it stands.
Yeah, I mean,
and this is bad for the rest of the locker room.
It might be bad for Jey Uso. I mean, he is a 2-to-1 disadvantage, and it could get worse depending on who's about to come out next. It could get very unpleasant for Jey Uso, very difficult to navigate.
Sheamus, the Intercontinental Champion!
My boy, he's going to show Solo Sikoa, who is the real tribal chief. It's not Roman Reigns, it's Sheamus.
Solo, look.
You can print that.
Solo.
You can print that.
Solo has Jey in a precarious position. Sheamus gets out of the Boston Crab from Fatu.
It was a good move from Jey there. Kind of
Sheamus eliminates Jacob Fatu.
Oh, there we go. The numbers game is... I think, if anything, Solo Sikoa might have just gone from advantage to disadvantage. Because I think if there's going to be any alliance, it will not be between Solo Sikoa and either of these two men. They will team up to take down the Temu Tribal Chief.
We go from the current Intercontinental Champion to the former Intercontinental Champion. Finn Balor has just entered the Rumble.
I'm just saying it. If Finn Balor and Sheamus don't make an alliance, I am going to be absolutely fucking.
Well, they're working together to try and eliminate Solo. That's unsuccessful though. Solo holding on. He could still go. No, Solo going to survive.
I mean, honestly, I was surprised. I was very surprised Jey Uso didn't just.
John Cena!
Oh my. This is like this is like a dream match I would have if I was on a sugar rush and had no sleep. This is insane. This is absolutely bizarre and I absolutely love it. However, if Sheamus and Finn Balor do get eliminated, I will be absolutely inconsolable. I will be inconsolable, unfortunately.
Who's up next? Who's it going to be? Braun Breaker is entering the Royal Rumble.
I tell you what, I don't even know where the advantage. I don't think there is really an advantage. I mean, maybe Sheamus and Balor could form an alliance. They've got that same heritage, that same Celtic, Irish, and Gaelic pride. But I don't know. I mean, it is winner takes all. It is only one man can win the Rumble. Very, very rarely, if ever, has there been a winner of the Rumble.
Sheamus hanging on for dear life. He survives that. He survives. Solo looking to eliminate Jey.
Use all of his ring knowledge, all of his experience to survive that one.
A shoosh! A shoosh! Chad Gable enters the Royal Rumble. We're getting towards the last few participants now.
Looking like...
Oh my god. Samoan Spike to Cena!
Oh my god. And that rivalry is very well renewed there. Goodness gracious me. Goodness gracious me. I don't know what.
Spear to Solo! Spear to Solo!
Enjoying myself.
Che looking to eliminate his brother here. And Solo's gone as Drew McIntyre is number 27. Drew McIntyre has entered the Rumble. And goes straight after Sheamus. Braun going after McIntyre here. I believe there's only 3 entrants left in this Rumble match. And it's a packed field. McIntyre and Braun, that's a matchup I didn't expect. As the Irish Curse combination to John Cena there. Sheamus looked for a brogue on McIntyre, who was able to survive as number 28. 28? CM Punk has just entered the Rumble.
Oh my goodness. I mean, this is just like... It is like what you would get if you gave a load of action figures to a kid and just asked them to make them all fight. This is what would happen. And I love that. Well, this is the beauty and joy of the Rumble. It's just madness. But it's genius at the same time. It is wonderful.
Balor looking to eliminate Jey Uso is eliminated. And Sheamus is gone at the hands of McIntyre.
Oh, I can't believe it. That's devastating, especially since it was McIntyre to land the final blow. That is so sad. But you know what? You have to do what you have to do. In the Rumble, you do have to take care of business. And I know that he'll be devastated, Sheamus, but it won't affect the respect and the love, the admiration those two men have for each other. And rightly so.
McIntyre eliminates Braun as well. And McIntyre eliminates Balor.
Can't believe it. The Republic of Ireland has been thrown out of this Royal Rumble, and I'm absolutely devastated by it.
John Cena going after CM Punk, number 29 up next. Will Ospreay.
Oh my Jesus of Nazareth in heaven! I don't even. I just like I didn't expect, and I couldn't have predicted any of this. But this is absolutely unreal.
Will Ospreay.
How massive he is. Will Ospreay. He's huge. He's massive.
Chad Gable looking for the triple German suplex to the Scotsman. It's number 30 about to enter the Rumble.
I'm ready to see.
It's Randy Orton.
Oh, let's go. I mean, we're down to what, the last 6 already. It has just been move after move, clash after clash, elimination after elimination, entrant after entrant. It has flown by, absolutely flown by. Unreal, unreal. Good Lord in heaven, I don't even really know what to think.
Gable was looking to eliminate McIntyre. McIntyre survives. As McIntyre now looking to eliminate the leader of the Alpha Academy.
I think he might get him here.
It's not working for McIntyre, who he's thrown that away.
But he didn't let it get reversed into being eliminated himself, which is critical in this match. It's so easy to get blindsided when your focus is so drawn to 1 or 2 men out of 5 or 6 at a time. Very easy for someone to sneak up and get the jump on you. Very, very easy.
Gable and Cena with the double team on Will Ospreay. Oh, Ospreay with a Styles Clash to Chad Gable. Punk looking to eliminate McIntyre. McIntyre survives. As Ospreay perhaps looking for an elimination on Gable. Chad Gable eliminated. We are down to the final 5 in the Royal Rumble match. One of these men will be going to WrestleMania. Cena with an attitude adjustment to CM Punk. That's taken everything out of Cena. In fact, Punk's up before Cena up on that one. I'm not sure how. Cena in trouble here. All 4 men going full force here. Hurricane Runner from Ospreay takes down Drew McIntyre. Cena and Orton going at it now. Cena going after McIntyre. And I think Ospreay might have actually saved Cena from elimination there. There's the double team on the Scotsman. Cena now after Ospreay. Orton survives the attack from Drew McIntyre. Down goes Ospreay, down goes McIntyre. It's been a while since we've seen the elimination of Chad Gable, who's the last man to be eliminated from the contest. Punk looking for a GTS on Randy Orton. Go to sleep. Cena looking for an attitude adjustment. So Will Ospreay, and down he goes. Now Drew looking for a few shot DDT to CM Punk. And Drew with a bit of revenge for Cyber Sunday, eliminating CM Punk in the Rumble match.
And McIntyre's on a roll, but he'll have particularly enjoyed that one, won't he? He will be elated.
Glasgow Kiss takes out Ospreay.
Oh, the toughest kiss in the world, that one.
Orton looks for an RKO. There's a Claymore instead.
I mean, I think he should have maybe saved that. Turned away from Orton, dodged, and saved that Claymore for Ospreay.
Drew now looking to eliminate Randy Orton from the Rumble match after that Claymore. It's been a bit of time. Is it going to be enough? No, Orton survives.
Yeah, I think he got McIntyre good there as well. I've seen him was doubled over in pain. He took a big blow to the abdomen there. Major, major blow.
Oh, Cena saves Orton from elimination at the hands of McIntyre. What was the plan?
What is there a plan?
Orton now looking to return the favour by eliminating Cena. McIntyre puts a stop to that. Not too sure what the plan was there. Super kick to McIntyre, who stays alive in this Rumble match. Cena eliminates Orton. McIntyre eliminates Ospreay. We're down to 2.
God.
It's McIntyre and Cena. One of these men is going to WrestleMania.
Wow. Oh my God in heaven.
Oh, both men. I think Cena was looking for a monkey flip. McIntyre was looking for the Claymore.
Great powerbomb that was just then by Cena as well.
Cena. Oh, Cena misses! McIntyre wins the Royal Rumble!
Oh my God, he's done it. Absolutely incredible from Drew McIntyre. He must have got at least 4 or 5 eliminations.
McIntyre!
Deserved Rumble winner.
The number 27 entrant looked like he was dead to rights for Cena.
He used all of his intelligence, his wiliness there. He must have been playing possum, eh? Must have been playing possum, surely.
After the year he's had, losing the World Heavyweight Championship after 24 hours, the loss to CM Punk inside Hell in a Cell, Drew McIntyre is going to WrestleMania. Hold on a second. Drew's just grabbed a microphone. I don't need to wait to see who are the champions walking into WrestleMania. I have been screwed time after time all year. But they couldn't stop me this time. And they are not gonna stop me at WrestleMania. I don't care who it is. I'm walking out of WrestleMania as your World Heavyweight Champion.
Fighting talk from Drew McIntyre there.
He's not wasted any time. Drew McIntyre announces he will challenge the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. Absolutely unbelievable what we've just seen tonight.
That was absolutely insane, frankly. It was absolutely absurd.
What a Royal Rumble match. What a Rumble. I'm going to need a moment to recompose myself.
It's understandable. As am I think. As am I, to be honest.
Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Can you believe it? After what we've just... Drew McIntyre announcing he will challenge the world champion at WrestleMania. And it's going to be playing in the back of the minds of these two superstars.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I mean, it would play in the back of the mind of any man, wouldn't it, really? It's one of the most prestigious moments you could ever have in your career, in your life. It's one of the most major things that could happen to a human being. I think that Drew McIntyre will sleep like a baby tonight, but his dreams will shift inexorably towards WrestleMania from this very moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get the poll into chat now. Who's going to be the World Heavyweight Champion? Will it be the former champion LA Knight, or will it be Gunther? This is a rematch from what we saw at Bash in Berlin, where Gunther defeated LA Knight to be crowned the new World Heavyweight Champion. LA Knight has been granted a rematch in this one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Madge, I'll be interested to hear your thoughts on our first title match of tonight's show.
I was just collecting my thoughts and giving it some consideration, actually. I think they're both incredible competitors, great wrestlers. I just think Gunther has something extra. Not over LA Knight specifically, but I think there's something very special about him. You could call it aura, you could call it, force of will, you could call it, that stardust that the greatest to ever do it always have. It's that something extra. You can't quite put your finger on it, but I think Gunther has it, and I think almost in a similar way, he's just about going to prevail over LA Knight. I think Knight will push him far. He'd push anyone far. But I think Gunther will walk out of here and he will still be the World Heavyweight Champ.
LA Knight, off the back of a devastating loss to Shinsuke Nakamura on Raw. Gunther did have a part to play in that matchup, but I mean, Shinsuke's on a roll. Despite losing the not winning the Rumble, he has a guaranteed title match after back-to-back victories over LA Knight and Ilya Dragunov, although that both in dubious circumstances. I must now be silent.
Ladies and gentlemen, the matter is highly. What you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport. Der Ringgeneral Gunther!
Ludwig Kaiser, as always, doing a fantastic job of introducing the world heavyweight champion, a man who holds that championship with a pride like no other.
I mean, it looks, and in his own mind, I think it is an extension of his own being, his own soul, that World Heavyweight Championship belt. He doesn't hold it, he needs it. He protects it, he guards its honour in the way that he guards the honour of this great sport, I think, Gunther. And to him, wrestling is not a job, it's not a hobby, it's not just a sport, it's not even just a way of life, it is more than a matter of life and death for Gunther. He would sooner die than give up any championship he's ever held. I really do believe that. And I genuinely think, pound for pound, you would be hard pressed. I don't think you could find someone who is a better wrestler than the Ring General.
Well, both these superstars looking to win over the crowd following what was an electric Royal Rumble match. If you missed it, Drew McIntyre outlasted the pack and has already declared that he will be facing the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, L.A. Knight. And his opponent from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Gunther!
These two put on a classic match back at Bash in Berlin. Will we see another epic between these two great competitors tonight at the Royal Rumble? The knowledge that if they are to make it to WrestleMania with that championship, either one of them, they will be facing Drew McIntyre, as confirmed just a couple of minutes ago. It's LA Knight versus Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. Referee calls for the bell. LA Knight with an early suplex to the Ring General. The crowd are in the, well, maybe not in the corner of the Ring General, but they are predicting the World Heavyweight Champion will retain in this match as Gunther looks to pick up the pace a little bit against the former champion, but Knight gets out of the way of that drop kick. Big open palm strike from Gunther, and that is a chop that puts LA Knight down. Referee into the cover. It's only a 1 early on in the contest. Oh, and Gunther tossing Knight around by his neck. LA Knight responding aggressively. Looking to drop the knee across Gunther's face now. LA Knight now taking control of the match. I saw Ludwig jump up on the... Oh, yeah, I think he's probably removed the turnbuckle pad, as we've seen so very often. The referee very quick to get... Oh, no, never mind. I thought she had noticed. She is not. But LA Knight now trying to take control of this match as he looks for another suplex. I think the referee has now seen the hazard in the ring. LA Knight looking for a Irish whip, which is reversed by Gunther, and he just laughs to himself. Gunther absolutely unfazed by his challenger tonight. Well, the mental advantage is with Gunther. He's already defeated LA Knight for the championship once. He knows he just has to do it again. For LA Knight, it's a case of can I defeat Gunther? As he just trips there. Knight looking for the Irish whip. This time it does happen, but Gunther gets out of the way and hits a back suplex as Ludwig Kaiser has introduced a sledgehammer to the ring. The referee is quickly going to deal with that issue. LA Knight finds the counter there. Gunther looking for a butterfly suplex, which he releases midway through. The ring general remains composed in this match. Knight perhaps looking to use the ring to his advantage as he just drops the champion across the top rope. But it's a very, very easy kick out for Gunther. And a big boot tells LA Knight exactly what the champion thinks of that. Big suplex from Gunther is going to send LA Knight to the outside of the ring. Gunther whiffs the clothesline though. Rare mistake from Gunther allows LA Knight to get some offense back in the match. There's a reversal. Gunther looking for another butterfly suplex. This time LA Knight gets out of it and takes Gunther down. It's another Irish whip from LA Knight is once again reversed by the ring general. There is a German suplex from the ring general. Now the knees to the temple, the side of the head of LA Knight. Viciousness from the world heavyweight champion. Knight back to his feet. Once again has Gunther on the ropes. Sends Gunther to the outside of the ring. LA Knight. We don't see him do this very often. Looking for a suicide dive. No, instead, a drop kick through the ropes. And the crowd firmly in the corner of the former champion. Looking for an Irish whip into the steps. Gunther with the reversal. And LA Knight goes stomach first into the steel steps. Both men looking for clotheslines. LA Knight wins that exchange. Knight going to get back into the ring. A count out means that Gunther retains the championship, and Gunther very happy to wait. Perhaps going to accept the count out. Oh, and Ludwig Kaiser with the distraction. Gunther was just waiting for the opportunity to strike. We shouldn't be surprised. We've seen it so often from Imperium. They will take any advantage to ensure that Gunther is victorious. Gunther with a massive clothesline. Drops LA Knight. Irish whip now by Gunther. Looking for a German suplex. LA Knight finds a reversal. Might look for the Russian leg sweep and gets it. Drops a knee across the face as well. Gunther finds a counter there. So LA Knight and Gunther looking for the power bomb. Gets it. into the jackknife cover, referee in position, and LA Knight finds the kick out. Ludwig Kaiser, though, not going to allow LA Knight the opportunity to recover. Gunther stalking LA Knight and looking for another one of those butterfly suplexes, and does get it. LA Knight back to his feet for the neck breaker, and caught by Gunther. Big boot doesn't connect flush, instead clothesline by the world champion. And Gunther heading to the top rope. Very rare that we see this. And that is the opening that LA Knight might have been looking for. Gunther going high risk, and it doesn't pay off. Maybe he's spooked by the fact that LA Knight kicked out of the powerbomb. Look for the BFT. Gunther finds the reversal. Into the O'Connor roll. Could be a rope break. Referee doesn't call it. But it's a... Oh, no. LA Knight turns it into a pin of his own, and now it's Gunther finding his own pin. And it just about gets the shoulder up. Nobody home there for LA Knight. As Gunther finds the neck breaker. Gunther to the top rope again. Not sure why he's going for it twice, but that could be why. This time, with the knee drop, he does connect. Now looking for the powerbomb. Gets it, but he's not done. Straight back up, but LA Knight finds the counter. LA Knight finds the reversal. Down goes Gunther. Big power by LA Knight. Drops the knee. Now LA Knight heads to the top rope to turn this match around with a big high-risk maneuver, perhaps. Knight looking for the drop kick, but Gunther gets out of the way. Gunther, big chop missed there. Gets that one though. And another chop from Gunther. Now Gunther takes LA Knight to the top rope. Big chop across the chest. Gunther with a big suplex off of the second rope. LA Knight could well be out of it now. And Gunther looking for what will be the third powerbomb of the match. Into the cover with a jackknife. And Gunther retains the heavyweight championship. Well, arguably, I might have been in even more one-sided match than what we saw back in Berlin. 3 power bombs from Gunther tonight.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion,
Gunther is still the World Heavyweight Champion. We are going to take an ever so short break, guys, but when we come back in just a minute, it's going to be for the Women's Tag Team Championship. So don't go anywhere. See you in just a moment. Okay, guys, we are back, and as I said, up next is the Women's Tag Team Championships, as with the poll already going in chat, so cast your votes. These two teams were a hair's breadth away from each other in terms of the triple threat match that we saw last month at Bash in Berlin. Bayley getting the winning pinfall, but Chelsea Green was half a second away from winning the match for her team. So we find ourselves with a match between the two tonight.
It's Chelsea.
As the challengers make their entrance to this match. It was a chaotic triple threat tag team match for the women's tag team titles back in Berlin. And it was only half a second that split these two teams. Just a slight delay from Bayley would have seen Chelsea Green get the pinfall. And instead it would have been these two walking out of Berlin with the tag team titles. A chance at revenge then for Piper and Chelsea to claim the titles that they believe should already be theirs. Up against the rivals turned tag team champions in Bayley and Roxanne Perez. Who would have thought that when these two main evented night one of SummerSlam inside Hell in a Cell, that just a few months later they would be the women's tag team champions. Well, for these two, the tale of this season has been intertwined in each other's paths, and it's led them, after all this time, to championship glory. But will it be a short-lived title reign for the unorthodox duo? And WrestleMania is just around the corner. You want to be a champion, you want to have the champions WrestleMania payday. Of course, all the titles will be defended at WrestleMania, so being a champion will guarantee you a spot on the card on the biggest weekend of the year.
The following contest is a tag match set for one fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green. And their opponents, the team of Roxanne Perez and Bayley.
You see all four women in this match laser focused on the task at hand, as Bayley and Roxanne hand over the titles for what will be their first defense of the championships since winning them a fortnight ago. So Piper Niven and Chelsea Green versus Roxanne Perez and Bayley. We're starting off this match with Piper and Roxanne, who had a one-on-one match on SmackDown this past week. It was Piper that was victorious on the night. And it is Piper that's going to take the initial upper hand in this match. She might have been looking for an early tag to Chelsea Green. Instead, Roxanne fights out but unable to take Piper off her feet. Not sure what Piper's looking for here. It's not worked a couple of times. And a third press from Roxanne takes Niven down. Fair play from Roxanne as Bayley's tagged into the match. The crowd is split The X Factor from Piper Niven takes Bayley down. A tag's made to Chelsea Green. Big knee drops Bayley. These were the two that were going for those conflicting pinfalls in Berlin. Meeting for the first time since that split-second decision as Chelsea Green takes the upper hand and looks to make a quick tag. So Piper Niven, some good tag team chemistry here by the challengers as Piper takes Bayley down again. Bayley looks to be in trouble here, needs to make a tag to her partner and quickly. Here's the cover. Bayley kicks out one and there's an elbow drop from Piper. The challenger's doing an excellent job of isolating Bayley in this match. A cheap shot. A cheap shot from Chelsea.
Oof, yeah. Very cheap.
Argentine backbreaker to Bayley, but Bayley has a chance to make the tag to Roxanne, and she does. Roxanne now into the match. And she's like, well, she's absolutely on fire. Here comes the offense of Roxanne. Oh, but she whiffs. I think she was going for a Meteora there. Piper Niven will be all too happy. Take advantage.
Yeah, I mean, the power of Piper Niven and the athleticism and kind of wiliness of Chelsea Green is a great combination. You've got to say they're a very good pair of tag team champions. But and they've got some stiff competition tonight. It is tough to predict which way this one is going to go, frankly.
A couple of cheap shot attempts by Piper Niven, resisted by Bayley, and it's allow Roxanne to take control of the match. The champions look to be in a precarious position for a while there, as Bayley was being double teamed by the challengers. But Roxanne now looks to turn things around with a big DDT. Hooks the leg of Piper Niven to retain the championships. Doesn't even get a 1 count off of it. My goodness. Roxanne off the ropes. Misses the shots of Chelsea and follows it up. Not sure what that was all about, what the point was. Piper now pushes Roxanne away. Now Piper looking for the electric chair into the face buster. Down goes Perez. Bayley in the ring to make the save. She senses that the tag team titles were in danger there. It's been a dominating performance from the challengers in this match. The right hand. Head first into the turnbuckle as well. Piper Niven to do as much damage to Roxanne as she possibly can before taking her to the top rope. Roxanne finds the reversal there though. Again, Piper just going to send her straight back into the corner. Or tossing it halfway across, well, to the other side of the ring, basically. Andrew, I don't know if we got your comments on this match. Well, I know it's been going for some time now, but any thoughts you'd like to add?
Did you hear me just before?
Yes, I did hear that, but sorry if you had any further comments, I might.
Oh yeah,
As Piper makes a pin attempt,
really
it's only a
is.
1.
Yeah, no, bit. I mean, I know I've missed part of this match, but it seems a bit too early for that sort of attempt, really. In terms of my thoughts, to be honest, it's an extremely hard one to call. I just feel like there's no one in that ring who isn't going to pull their weight to the degree that they need to, if you understand what I mean, you know? But
Oh, hang on a second.
honest,
Bayley trips up Roxanne into a cover as Chelsea was going for a cheap shot on Roxanne. It's only a 1 count, though. I've perhaps overestimated that one.
Yeah, but sometimes moves can look very powerful but not have quite the
Bayley
you'd expect.
to Bayley to Chelsea Green and to
Yeah,
retain the
one that impact.
championships. Kick out at 2 by Green.
I think I didn't realise earlier. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I mistakenly attributed the tag team titles to the wrong pair of ladies. That is a good question, though. Have Chelsea Green and Piper Niven held the tag titles before?
They have not this season. It would be a first time for them if they were to win the titles tonight. Bailey now starting to build up momentum against Chelsea, but Chelsea gets out of the way and is able to find the tag to Piper Niven, who just flattens Bailey once again. Piper looking for that Michinoku driver that beat Roxanne on SmackDown into the cover. Roxanne knew the danger and flew in to make the save.
Yep, that's the hallmark of any good tag team, though. You have to be alert to these kind of situations. You have to help your partner out if they're incapacitated, if they're about to get pinned. I mean, it's almost the basics, the fundamentals of tag teams, but if you get it wrong, it's not going to end well for anybody.
Oh, Bailey looking for the Rose Plant! Chelsea Green's down! The Rose Plant connects to retain the tag team titles! And Piper kicks out at 2.
What more does
Chelsea
Bailey have to do to win these titles? What more does Bailey have to do at this point?
Well, maybe it's not what Bailey has to do. Maybe it's what Roxanne has to do. As Bailey tags Roxanne back into the match. And she meets a crossbody from Piper Niven. Into the corner. Tag mate. It's Chelsea Green here. What's this? Double power slam. Takes Roxanne down. Chelsea into the cover. And once again, Bailey in there to save her tag team partner from what could have been the end of the match. I think. The challenge I thought they might have been looking for the same combination again. Instead, from the top rope, an arm drag to Roxanne, who's taken a lot of punishment in this match. Roxanne finds a reversal there, though. Double knees to the stomach, takes down Chelsea, rolls out of harm's way. Roxanne sends Chelsea Green to the outside of the ring and drops Piper Niven as well. Chelsea back to a vertical base on the outside of the ring. Roxanne looking for a suicide dive. Down goes Chelsea Green. Back into the ring. These two go. Tag made to Bailey. An assisted shoulder tackle there. Or rather the double shoulder tackle, I should say. Roxanne eventually does leave the ring. But it immediately gets tagged in by Bailey, who's clearly looking for more double team manoeuvres. There's the double flapjack as Chelsea Green looks to roll out the ring. Roxanne cuts off her avenue of escape. And Roxanne Perez looking for the Pop Rocks to retain the championships. Piper wastes no time breaking up the pin attempt. Would it have been enough? We'll never know. Roxanne now turning her attention to Piper Niven on the outside of the ring. Going to make her pay for breaking up the pin. Pop Rocks on the outside. And Roxanne back into the ring now. Chelsea Green looking to take advantage of the distraction.
You know, I saw her on the outside of the ring and I thought, oh, she's eliminated. I haven't quite got up to speed.
Oh, just hang on.
on.
The I'm Prettier by Chelsea Green takes down Roxanne and Bailey makes the save. Just
I mean,
consistent.
fair play to Bailey. She was right in there.
The tag's made to Piper. Roxanne has taken a beating and a half in this match. I think if Bailey wants to retain the title, she'll have to do it herself, but she's tossed into the ring by Niven. And then ejected from the ring with authority. Northern Lights suplex drops Roxanne. And Piper, I think, is looking for the tag to green. There it is. It's been a clinic by the challengers in this match. Has to be said. And Bailey's still nowhere to be seen. Roxanne out of the way of that. For an Irish whip as Bailey gets back up onto the apron. Roxanne not making the tag. And instead an uppercut into the corner. Roxanne heads to the top rope. They've been forced to move out of harm's way. Roxanne with a moonsault to Chelsea Green into the cover. And Piper is again there to break up the pin. Roxanne, she's got nothing left but a couple of right hands to Piper. The last one, though. Piper returns the favour. And Chelsea Green looking to capitalise once more with a big hip toss. And, well, Chelsea using the hair of Bailey, excuse me, of Roxanne.
Yeah, I was about to say, don't start giving her any more ideas.
Chelsea look for the Irish whip. Roxanne finds the reversal and gingerly makes her way over to the corner. Bailey's the fresh woman in the match, but the immediate knees to the back.
Yeah, Joe, I think Chelsea Green was just waiting for her there, waiting and using the time to regain her energy, her momentum. Just waited for Bailey to come in so she could do a bit of damage. Smart.
Bailey up to the top. Bailey looking. Tribute to the Macho Man with the elbow drop. Green is down, hooks the leg, and just kicks out.
Well, I mean, I don't know if Piper Niven was anywhere near stopping that. She was very nonchalant about that pin. Goodness me.
Well, speaking of Piper, she's been taken down. She's nowhere to be seen. Although she does recover quite quickly. Bailey sees it, and Piper this time finds a reversal, but not to the second attempt. Bailey doesn't want to waste any time. Big knee in the corner, but misses the follow-up. Big slap from Chelsea Green, a little bit of disrespect to the champion. A combination of strikes has taken Bailey from one side of the ring to the other. There's a reversal by Bailey. Well, she takes Green down. Tag made to Roxanne. Drop toe hold and the elbow drop. Simple but effective. And Piper looking to pick a fight with Bailey, I think. As Roxanne hits that big impact DDT. What is Piper doing on the outside of the ring? She's just sitting there, staring off into the distance. I'm baffled by. I'm baffled. What is she doing?
Who's that? Piper Niven. She seems completely dazed. The way she's staggering around, I think she may have. I don't know. Maybe did she hit her head? Oh, well, I think Roxanne Perez may have also hit her head just then. I don't know how she's missed maybe the most stationary target in wrestling history. I don't know how she managed to.
Oh, hang on. Hang on, Roxanne with the pop rocks to Piper and the rose plant to Chelsea Green in the middle of the ring. The cover. Bailey and Roxanne retain the championships.
I feel like there's going to be some words exchanged between Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
I mean, I don't know what Piper can do about it. She got hit with the hot rocks on the outside of the ring.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Chelsea Green could well blame her anyway. I thought Piper Niven looked at very best stunned, at worst possibly even concussed. Really. She was staggering and seemed to have no clue as to where she was. Got a feel for her.
True. Just before that final exchange, she was staring off into the distance.
Yeah. She seems very vacant. Hopefully she'll be alright.
I hope her Roxanne isn't concussed after what we saw from her as well.
It'd be very unfortunate if they were both concussed. We might have a reunion of the headbangers. Not quite the way we'd have hoped.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are staying with the women's division for our next contest because the WWE Women's Championship is on the line in our next match as Charlotte Flair challenges Asuka for the gold.
Oh, this is going to be a wonderful match. I've been really looking forward to this as soon as I knew it was happening. Really, I knew that it would be a good one.
But you know what? We've got an exclusive announcement for you right now.
Oh,
These two have been going back and forth for a number of months, and I will give you that Asuka has had the upper hand throughout. I think tonight's the night. Well, I think tonight. The Rock has decided that tonight is the night we're going to settle this. And we're going to make sure there is no doubt. Because this match is now officially a submission match.
oh. Okay, now that does add another wrinkle to it, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think. I mean, I feel like Flair might just be the favourite in a submissions match, but we're not talking about. I mean, it's not like Asuka can't wrestle. She's an incredibly capable wrestler.
Well, we're talking about the fine margins, and these two have two of the greatest submissions in the game in the figure eight and the Asuka lock.
They do, and they're both incredibly talented. I really don't think that there is a better wrestler in this match. I think it will come down to some kind of fine margin. It will come down to some kind of just something, a little something that you can't necessarily sit here and predict and figure out. You kind of have to see it in action to know exactly what. Well, the proof's in the pudding. That's the truth of it. The proof will be in the pudding. Really.
We hear a little bit of a mixed reaction for the Queen tonight.
She is a Flair after all. They are the family of, her father got plenty of mixed reactions in his own time. He was loved and hated in about equal measure. And she's followed in among many other ways in his footsteps. But she is also her own woman. We shouldn't just talk about her. She is not just a Flair, she is also Charlotte. One of the best women's wrestlers to ever do it, frankly.
Well, not only that, but in terms of the mixed reaction, I suspect there's a certain level of respect from the crowd here tonight for Charlotte Flair. But the fact is that tonight Charlotte Flair is on enemy territory. It's not quite her hometown, but the Royal Rumble tonight emanating from Tokyo, Japan. We know who's going to be the favourite in this match.
Well, in that case, it's impressive if she got any positive reaction at all. You could really look at it.
So no pinfalls, no countouts, no disqualifications. It will be a submission that ends this match definitively, you would hope.
I would say it's pretty definitive. A submission is definitive because it's not just... It gives you, in a weird way, that kind of agency back, because you have to choose to tap out. You have to choose when enough is enough, when it's too much, you know? So I think that is what makes it quite a definitive way to end a match, and sometimes to end a rivalry between two people, two wrestlers, realistically.
You hear the reaction for the WWE Women's Champion, two-time champion this season, winning the title back at Night of Champions, the first champion, eventually losing it to Bianca Belair, eventually winning it back from Alexa Bliss a number of weeks ago. There's been a little bit of strife among the ranks of Damage Control recently. Asuka declaring that she should be the new leader of the faction by virtue of being the women's champion. Io Sky looked to prove her wrong on the recent Day 1 special episode of Raw when she challenged Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship in the main event. Unsuccessful, but she came, I don't know for certain, I think she came within a whisker of becoming the champion as Ripley was able to reverse or roll out the way of the over-the-moon salsa at the last moment, hit the Riptide, and retain the championship. Might be the toughest task that Rhea Ripley has faced today with Io Sky. There's a little bit of jockeying for position among their ranks.
Introducing the challenger from the Queen City, and her opponent from Osaka, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Asuka!
I would ask you for some further thoughts on this match, Madge, but I know it will be that you want Asuka to win, so we'll leave it
Yes,
at
you
that.
are correct. I do want Asuka to win. Yes.
Well, the crowd is not unanimous, but it does appear to be slightly in the favour of the champion to retain the title in this match. We're going to find out now as Charlotte Flair challenges Asuka for what we believe will be the final time. Referee calls for the bell, the match is underway. Asuka sends Flair into the corner, swatted away by the Queen. Do you think there's a strategy? Well, I mean, there's got to be a strategy to a submission match, but how does it change your approach in comparison to your regular one-on-one match?
I think it makes it. You need to work with a bit more precision, and you need to work around the stamina, around wearing the opponent down physically. I mean, you probably target specific areas that you know. I mean, I think realistically, Charlotte's going to target the legs because she's aiming to lock in the legs. That's the focus of her submission.
Oh my god! Sorry, that roundhouse kick might have just knocked Flair clean out.
No, I just saw that. That was absolutely brutal. I mean, she's straight back up. You've got to give credit to Charlotte for getting up from that. I mean, I think most people would have been knocked out cold by that one, quite frankly. I mean, that's unbelievable, really.
It's not looking good for Flair at the moment as Asuka is firmly in control of proceedings. Face first into the apron. Well, I said no countouts. Apparently, I was wrong. The referee is counting, which is. I hope this doesn't end in a countout.
Yeah, that would be mightily disappointing. That would be very disappointing.
Well, the referee's count has reached 7 here.
I didn't realise submission matches could even end by a countout. That would be devastating if it ended that way.
Both women back into the ring now.
Good,
But
good,
Asuka
good.
looking
That
for an
would be
octopus
so
stretch.
frustrating.
First submission of the match, and Flair is out easily into a sidewalk slam.
I mean, it's just too early. You've got to, respect Asuka for being so willing to put it out there and try the submission, but it is just too early. It's too early.
There with a suplex and a kip up. And the woo. Woo!
Woo!
As Flair now looking to build a head of steam in this match for really the first time. It's been mostly in the favour of the champion to this point. A big deadlift German suplex from Flair might change that though.
I mean, this is the thing. I think I was going into it a bit earlier, and I was talking more, admittedly, about targeting specific body parts. So I think, I mean, the Asuka lock is just remind me of the exact nature. I haven't seen it put on in a while, so I just might
Well,
get
it's a
reminder of the nature of
it's a variation of a rear naked choke. So
Well, then I guess you target the shoulders. You target. I think you either target the shoulders, the neck, that kind of area, maybe the upper part of the chest, or potentially, and this is maybe thinking a bit outside the box, you could potentially just try and wear out the stamina of Charlotte Flair. You know, a lot of ducking, dodging, kind of moving, encouraging that excessive movement, and kind of, you know, trying to find a way to just gas her out, I guess is a way to put it, to get Charlotte Flair out of stamina, because then you lock in that rear naked choke.
spinning heel kick
You're,
from Asuka drops Flair.
Oh, beautiful move. I love a good spinning heel kick, and there's few that hit that move as well as Asuka. She's just so acrobatic, but also you can tell she has kind of that general training in just how to fight when she's using, you know, the strikes. She's a brilliant striker. Unbelievable.
Flair with a spear on the outside of the ring, dropping the champion.
Classic. Again, it's a classic move. Again, it is an absolutely classic move, because it so often gets the job done. It's a classic move for a reason. But what I was saying is, I think maybe you want to target the stamina of Charlotte Flair, or the really the upper parts of the body. The neck, which is more difficult to target. The shoulder.
Oh, I've just seen the most insane miss.
I've just said, hey, he's missed that. You're having a laugh. Oh my god.
Asuka removing the padding from that lower turnbuckle in the bottom left corner, but a spinning back elbow from Flair is going to make her think twice about messing with our equipment again. But Asuka finds the reversal, now looking for the Asuka lock. Sits down, and she's got it. Flair in trouble. Flair is in serious trouble here.
Maybe be it here.
Flair fighting with everything she has. It wouldn't be the first time.
Even if Flair gets out of this, it's going to seriously cut off her ability to breathe.
And she has got out.
Very well. She did very well.
Natural selection.
Oh my goodness.
Asuka's out. But in a normal match, that would be the pin. But Flair needs to go 100%. For the figure eight.
There we go.
The referee's dealing with
as well, by the way.
Looking for the turnbuckle. Flair bridges into the figure eight. The referee's turned her attention back to the match. Asuka. I can't believe how quickly the champion has escaped that.
I mean, that was genius. She just lifted the leg so quickly. She wasn't messing about. She wasn't unfocused. She was laser focused. Knew immediately that the leg needed to go up to break the hold that you get in that anatomical position with that submission. Fantastic. That was brilliant from Asuka. Brilliant.
Brilliant moonsault to the outside by Flair. She's removed the turnbuckle.
I thought I was off work, but I'm not. I can't be, because we're getting a clinic right now. We're getting a clinic right now.
Asuka dragging herself up desperately in that corner. Flair takes her up to the top rope. What are we about to see here? By Charlotte Flair with a back superplex, rearranging the spine of both participants in this match. And now the figure four headlock to the champion. Looking to choke the life.
You really can tell she's had that classic wrestling training. That real training.
Almost Flair. Flair goes chest first into the exposed steel.
I may well have jinxed it again, but you've got to admire the sheer intelligence and ability that Charlotte Flair has. She's just the variety of holds she could put an opponent in. That's why I do think she has got a bit of an advantage here. Realistically, when you have the sheer knowledge that she has, that puts you in a very good position for a specific stipulation like this one. I mean, it really does. It really, really does.
An exchange of strikes now between Flair and Asuka.
And this is it again. I mean, we could watch, these two could wrestle 100 different times and they would produce a
Oh, big right hand
Oh, there we go.
from Flair. He once again removes that padding on the turnbuckle. And now Flair looking to return the favour. Asuka sent back first.
Very impressive, very, very impressive. Honestly, it's really, really.
The referee
This is
being
why
a little
I say it's fine margins. They're both just fantastic at what they do. You know.
That's why I say. Oh, sorry. I want to say the referee appears to be taking a bit of a lenient view of the rules. Doesn't want this to end on a disqualification as Flair.
I've got a bit of sympathy for the ref there. I think we'd all be mightily disappointed if this ended on a disqualification. It's not the way for this kind of match to end.
Just a second. Apologies for the interruption there. It's these two
It's all right.
lock
It needs
up
to
now.
happen sometimes.
Asuka looking for a spine buster. Down goes Flair. The Irish whip doesn't go for the turnbuckle instead. He gives a spinning heel kick, but Flair finds the reversal.
And this is what I thought we might see: reversal after reversal, one hold and merging, moving into another. It's just, you just can't sit here and predict who's going to win. You can look at the little actors, the small kind of fine margins, but you can't say. Nobody knows. They're just both too
Asuka
good.
looking to hit something off the top rope. There's the drop kick. Reversal by Flair drops Asuka. Desperately claws her way up that corner. Referee decides to stand right between these two participants. And Asuka, the poison mist! Well, the back of the referee was turned.
Oh my lord!
Flair is probably blinded, but still finds a way to fight out of it. That is natural selection.
Oh, I think it might be over. Oh, I hate to say it, but I think it might be over. That's the second.
Another chop.
Selection.
A third natural selection
I don't know
of the match.
Darwin right now.
Flair playing to the crowd. She thinks the match is over. Has hold of the legs. There's the figure 4. Can she find the figure 8 to win the championship at long last? After several failed attempts, Asuka taps. We have a new women's champion.
I don't believe it. Neither of them deserve to lose, Neither of them deserve to lose. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm devastated for Asuka. I'm admittedly devastated for myself, but I'm also devastated for Asuka. They were both so good in that match. That is such a shame for Asuka, but well done to Charlotte Flair. She is a more than worthy women's champion. And
the poison mist still on the face of the champion.
She still probably can't see it. I think she locked in she locked that in purely on instinct and muscle memory. I don't think she saw what she was doing. I guess that is the sign of a champion. You can do things when you're in no fit state. You've got no right to do them. You know. It's devastating, but it's not undeserved at all. It's not remotely undeserved. It's not. It's just sad for Asuka. It's a shame, but fair play. More than fair play to Charlotte Flair. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Wow.
We had some exceptional contests tonight. Excitement
did.
abound, and we're only just over halfway through tonight's show.
We are indeed. My
Because-
goodness.
Because
Wow.
up next, we have a triple threat match for the United States Championship. We saw two of the participants in this match in the Royal Rumble earlier tonight, as Logan Paul and Bron Breakker will be challenging Stardust in this triple threat. Obviously, Stardust winning the title back at Bash in Berlin from Bron Breakker due to a little bit of shenaniganery by the referee Logan Paul.
That is the best word I've ever heard. You need to trademark that word. That is incredible. I've just seen the most insane word.
So I'm just going to get the poll going with your three options.
Good idea. Good idea.
Let us know who you think is walking out as the United States champion. In this next match. Imagine I'm sure you have an opinion on this one.
Don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air on national television. If Logan Paul wins, you will never see me at one of these again. Because
Oh dear.
I will die. I will unironically die.
Well, first up in this match, it's the former United States champion who had an absolutely dominating run.
The following contest is a triple threat match, and it is for the WWE United States Championship. Introducing the challenger from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds,
I think we're running out of superlatives to describe Bron Breakker.
Yeah, I feel like at the risk of sounding like I'm just kissing this guy's ass, which I kind of am. He's just brilliant. I mean, to come in to I would say this is the most famous wrestling company in the world. You know, not only that, you have a lot of hype, and also at the end of the day, right? His two of his close relatives are two of the best wrestlers there's maybe ever been. So he has a lineage, and he has a reputation, and he has a family kind of heritage to uphold. And I think that we shouldn't underestimate the sheer pressure that can bring to any wrestler, right? But he is just absolutely fantastic. He is genuinely. I mean, it doesn't sound crazy when you're used to ages in other sports. He's 27 years old. For a wrestler, that is, he could wrestle for another 15 years at least. He could wrestle for another 15 years, no problem.
Sorry to interrupt. I caught up with Bron Breakker earlier tonight, and he had a few words for his opponents. Said, they say that all men are created equal, but you look at me, and you look at Stardust, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally, if you're going one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25 at best to beat me. And then you add Logan Paul to the mix. Your chances of winning drastically go down. See the freeway? At Royal Rumble, you got a 33 and a 30% chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2 fast chance of winning. Because Logan Paul knows he can't beat me. So he's not even going to try. So Stardust, you take your 33 and a third percent chance of winning minus my 25% chance. And you got an 8 and a third percent chance of winning a Royal Rumble. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we were to go one-on-one. And then had 66 2/3% chance of winning. I got a 141 2/3% chance of winning a Royal Rumble. See, Cody, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Royal Rumble.
I mean, look, honest to God, brother, like, go off on, go off on Logan, like, please. I love it. But poor Cody didn't do much to deserve it, did he? I don't think he did. I don't think so.
Nonetheless, here is the champion, Stardust.
Honestly, that was absolutely unreal. I just want you to know how fucking brilliant that was. That really made me happy. I was sitting here just like, oh my god, he's going to do the entire Steiner math promo. And he did. He did. Do we?
Well, that's got us through the entrance. As the United States Championship is on the line in this triple threat match, one fall to a finish, the champion does not need to be involved in the decision to lose the title. There's Bron Breakker, Logan Paul, and Stardust for the United States Championship triple threat. Here we go. And unsurprisingly, it's Logan Paul and Bron Breakker that go right after each other when the bell rings.
Yep. Well, you just knew that was going to happen. That's not disgusting. It's not disgusting. I love it. I love it. I love it. Please keep beating up this snotty little Dane of a man. And I'm not talking about Bron Breakker, because he'd kill me. I would literally die. I would not be long for this earth. He would kill me. He would fully kill me.
I want to
be dead.
I want to point out, as Stardust had Logan Paul up for the backbreaker, Bron Breakker was stood on the apron just shouting at Logan Paul as he was in the backbreaker. The vote is in favour of the former champion Bron Breakker to regain the championship and become a two-time United States champion tonight. People have spoken. Oh, Bron just caught Logan Paul out of mid-air. That was unbelievable. Now, at least for the moment, it's going to be Stardust and Bron Breakker going at it. There's a bionic elbow to the former champion, Logan Paul, with a kendo stick to the champion. And into a cover. First pinfall attempt of the match. Easy kick out for Stardust. Breakker once again taking out Logan, and then the spear belly to belly combination to the champion. Some good offense there from Logan Paul. I don't really understand why he's going for the pin when the champion is right there to put a stop to it.
Lily, if that's true, the only person you should be spiting is yourself.
Well, we just saw the figure 8. Here's a figure 4 from Stardust, but Bron breaks it up enough for Paul to get out quite quickly. And just tosses the kendo stick like Logan Paul. And now...
Good.
Logan Paul taking out both opponents at once there. That was impressive. Stardust. Running out about a slap. The Bron. And a slap across the face. Big back body drop there by Logan Paul. For the time being, it's going to be a 1-on-1 match between Logan and Bron. Stardust looks to recover. Standing moonsault by Bron Breakker. Now Stardust into the ring. Looking for the vertebreaker to Bron Breakker. There's the cover, but Logan Paul not going to let that pin attempt even get started. Massive clothesline dropping Logan Paul. Stardust off the ropes. Trying to catch Bron. Oh God! Bron just walks away from him. And the artist formerly known as Cody Rhodes did not look very smart there, I have to say. Stardust with an Irish whip. So Logan Paul doesn't get anything from it. Logan Paul looked to me like he might have been going for those brass knuckles that he's been using on fair occasion. As Bron lines up Logan Paul for a devastating spear. Stardust off the ropes with a Cody cutter to Bron.
Oh,
hooks the leg.
I was hoping he was going to hit Logan somehow. Oh.
And a kick out at 2 by Bron. Bron takes down Stardust, clothesline by Logan Paul, drops Bron Breakker. And Logan once again grabs hold of the kendo stick right across the face of Breakker. Into the cover. Stardust easily going to break that one up. Stardust looking for another Alabama slam, this time to Logan Paul. Bron looking for an Irish whip. Cody finds the counter into the power slam. Hooks the leg into the cover. Logan Paul wasn't making that in time, but nonetheless, he kicks out. Logan, brass knuckles right across the face of the champion, but Bron is there. Cody's out. It's between Bron and Logan Paul, unless the champion can recover. Bron with the power slam. Stardust is there.
Oh, just don't let it be Logan, please.
Cody wipes out Bron. Looking for the crossroads. Gets it. Logan's nowhere to be seen. 1, 2. Bron kicks out of the crossroads.
Oh my God. You know what? Sometimes I really think certain people have been right when they start slagging off the crossroads. Although they might just be Bron Breakker, who's built absolutely.
Bron with a spin to the champion.
Oh no.
But Logan Paul is there.
Oh.
Logan Paul is there to break it up.
I'm going to be so upset if he wins. I'll actually be devastated. It's genuinely devastated.
And Stardust with a low blow to Logan Paul.
Yeah, and you know what? I bet he didn't feel anything there when he hit him right between his gummy, slimy little legs. I bet he didn't feel anything. And I'm not talking about Logan Paul, I'm talking about Stardust. Let's face it, there ain't much to be hitting.
Stardust had his attention on Logan Paul. Bron looking to capitalise, military press into the power slam. But Logan Paul is there.
Oh, God's sake.
Logan
God's sake.
drops Bron with a spinning back elbow.
No.
Logan Paul to the top. I think he's looking for the frog splash to the champion. Instead, Bron's going to meet him. Logan takes down Bron. Cody trying to fight his way back into the match. Logan out of that. There's the leg drop. Bron with a big neck breaker takes down Logan Paul. Stardust nowhere to be seen. Stardust is here. Wiping out Braun. Pull back to his feet, perhaps. Stardust intercepts him. And Stardust begging Logan Paul for mercy. Paul thinks about it. Stardust with a crossroads! Hooks the leg. Braun Breaker gonna break it up though. And now it's Braun and the champion. Logan Paul is nowhere to be seen. Braun with the Steiner recliner to the champion. Logan Paul breaks it up at the last moment. One lucky punch. Hooks the leg on Braun. And Logan Paul is the United States champion. The unthinkable has happened. He politicked his way into a match.
Here is your winner and the new WWE United States Champion,
Logan Paul sneaks a win to capture the United States Championship.
I have had enough of this spaghetti-haired, fucking 80s-looking, ugly, disgusting, fucking slimy, scummy, sleazy prick. And do you know what the worst part is? He'll probably defend that title once in the next fucking decade. I hope he falls and hurts himself on the way in the back. In fact, I hope Braun Breaker slaps him so hard he turns his head around and maybe puts some fucking brain cells in that ugly ass fucking head. Also, his bandana looks fucking stupid. It's ugly as hell. He needs to take it off. Fucking hideous.
Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we gotta waste no time. The WWE Championship is up for grabs in a special guest referee match. Trying to divert attention away from a very angry man here.
I may do a silent protest for the rest of the show.
Well,
And
the
with,
poll's
and
going
with
in.
that, and with that, the entire audience cheered. The entire audience thought, "Please God,
Oh, finally, he's going to shut up.
finally, the ginger has not spoken."
Well, Sami Zayn earned his way into this match. He got the victory for Team Roman at War Games. He won the triple threat against Jay and Jimmy a couple of weeks ago to earn this opportunity. The Rock saying that this will be the last time a member of the Bloodline challenges Reigns for the championship. He's had enough, and to make sure the likes of Jacob and Solo don't get involved, he has made himself the special guest referee. Do you have any thoughts to add to this match before we get things underway?
I'm just glad Logan Paul can't win.
This has really hurt you, hasn't it?
I just hate him. I just really don't like the bloke. I'm just sad. Sami Zayn has got to pull it out, or Gingers as a whole tonight are just taking the fattest L imaginable, like the fattest conceivable L imaginable. But I do think it'll be a brilliant match, but although I think Zayn has absolutely got a chance to win this, but especially with The Rock as the special guest referee, I do think Roman Reigns is going to walk out of here still the undisputed Universal Champion.
Well, as the general manager, one would hope that despite his familial connections, The Rock will be calling this one down the middle. one would hope. We'll have to
You
see.
would hope, but it feels like hope more than expectation, I think is what I would say.
The following contest is a special guest referee match and is for the undisputed WWE Universal Championship.
The WWE Championship on the line in this next contest. And up first, it's our general manager, and it is the special guest referee for this match. Credit to The Rock, he's been keeping himself to the job role, he's been keeping backstage.
Please welcome the special guest referee for this match, The Rock!
It's the first time we've seen The Rock actually involved in a match in any capacity this season. For a man who's known as the most electrifying in all of sports entertainment, make sure to keep the attention on the performers. Tonight he steps into the limelight because he feels he has no other choice. As I said, if you want a job done properly, you've got to do it yourself. He's sick and tired of Jacob and Tama and Tanga and Solo getting involved. And he wants to make sure we have a clean match tonight, which is honestly exactly what he should be looking for. Doesn't mean he's going to take a moment here to soak in the adoring fans, the millions and millions of The Rock's fans all around the world. Right, up first then we have the challenger, the honorary use of the bloodline, Sami Zayn. There's been a mutual respect between the challenger and the champion leading up to tonight. Sami Zayn said he needs to prove to the world, he needs to prove for Roman Reigns, he needs to prove to himself that he is as good as he believes it is. Sami's been the perennial nearly man all season, coming up short in his quest for the Intercontinental Championship. Never quite get over the line for the World Heavyweight Championship. Runner-up in the King of the Ring tournament. But he got the win in War Games. He got the win in the Triple Threat. Is tonight Sami Zayn's night? The crowd is incredibly split heading into this championship match. And I can't say I blame them. And here comes the WWE Champion, Roman Reigns. No Paul Heyman tonight. We understand that Roman is respecting the decision of The Rock. The Rock doesn't want any member of the bloodline involved who isn't an official part of this match. Therefore, Roman leaving the wise man backstage. Crowd here tonight in Tokyo acknowledging the tribal chief, the undisputed, the original, the only tribal chief, the OTC, after he dismantled Jacob Fatu in Berlin.
And that's exactly it. He is. It's one thing to be a tribal chief, it's another thing to be an original. This man is both. This man is the original, the undisputed tribal fucking chief. I forgot if I'm allowed to swear, but I did swear. But it's a bit late. I probably should have thought that before I did it. Anyway, if it is illegal, Roman Reigns will just, once he's finished with this match, he'll come and beat me up. So, you know, I'm sure that'll be an interesting trip for him. Probably the first time Roman Reigns has ever been to Stoke. Anyone called the Tribal Chief would have been to Stoke, actually, I would think. If not, then I would find that very interesting to hear more about him. So.
I like Sami Zayn. I really
do.
do. I
So
think
do
he's
I.
fantastic. I think he's one of the best in the world. But Roman Reigns is
No
on
doubt.
a different level.
He
Greatness
is.
on a different level. God mode activated.
He's him. He is just him. Roman Reigns is him. He is literally
Carmelo
him.
Hayes would object to that phrase, but I don't think he has a leg to stand on, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, I like. There's a difference between Carmelo Hayes and Roman Reigns. We've got to just be honest. There is.
Kind of want to put that match now. Kind of want to see that match. Who really is him?
Who is him?
The Who is him match.
Sorry, that was really funny. Who is him? It'll be me when I lose my eyesight. Who is him? Who is him?
Roman Reigns is the favourite in every match he walks into.
He is.
Imagine you're of the opinion that is only heightened by The Rock officiating tonight's contest.
Yeah, I have to be honest. That is the way I see it tonight.
Roman Reigns has held on to the WWE Championship with an iron grip since SummerSlam, the second longest reigning champion in the company at this moment in time. Only Rhea Ripley has a longer ongoing reign across all champions. Let's get these ring announcements going.
From Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn! And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the undisputed WWE Universal Champion,
Battle for the championship between brothers, if not by blood, then in spirit. Sami Zayn looking to finally reach the top of the mountain. The Rock holding up the WWE Championship that these two will be competing for in this match. Sami Zayn challenges Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. Here we go. As The Rock called to the bell, Sami Zayn straight out of the gate. And, oh, hang on a moment. The Rock's called for a stop to proceedings here.
All right. Okay.
We understand that there's an unfortunate issue with the ring that needs rectifying. We do apologise.
Oh, all right.
How's that interruption going to play on the mind of our competitors, I wonder?
I feel like Reigns won't really. I think it's an. I think if they are in league, it's clearly an intimidation tactic. I mean, I know we don't know that yet, but I don't think Reigns will be. Reigns isn't really intimidated by much, if anything. I don't think he'll be intimidated by a stoppage. I think Zayn will try his best to fire himself up, and I hope he can. I hope he can really, really, really go for
The
it.
Rock,
I hope.
The Rock has called a restart to this match. As Zayn and Roman lock up again. And it is Reigns that's going to take control of this match early on. Sami Zayn's going to need to weather the onslaught tonight. He's going to need to weather the storm, but he needs to make sure to not let things get too out of hand, as Roman is clearly dominating proceedings in the early goings. Certain level of respect here between these two participants. But I have no doubt that both will be giving absolutely everything they have in this match. And Zayn with the first pin attempt to the match. The Rock straight into position. But Reigns is going to kick out before the count of one. Reigns now with an Irish whip, slams down Sami Zayn, who rolls to the outside of the ring. Roman turns his back on Zayn and tells the crowd to acknowledge him. Zayn looking to capitalise. It's been all Roman to this point of the match. There's going to be another pin attempt fight by Zayn. There's going to be another kick out from the Tribal Chief. Zayn now heads to the top rope, waiting for Reigns to get back to his feet on the outside of the ring, and there's a double axe handle. What is Sami Zayn going to have to do to walk out of this match as the champion? That's the question.
He's going to have to put in the performance of his life. That's what you have to do when you're up against the Tribal Chief. When you're up against Roman Reigns, you have to put in 110%. You have to give the best performance you've given in your career, in your life. That's what you have to do.
Sami Zayn really had the grounded striking game going against Reigns, but Roman going to find a reversal here and send Zayn back into the ring. Irish whip by Zayn. German suplex from the challenger. Reigns is down. Sami has the champion over the ropes here, and Reigns going to send him to the outside of the ring. Rock gets the count underway. Certainly not doing a bad job up to this point, it has to be said. Reigns drops the challenger. And Roman's locked and loaded here, looking for a Superman punch. Down goes Zayn.
Good night, Gudgeon. And might be good night, Sami Zayn as well.
Roman has the challenger in a bad way, and you all saw the hesitancy on the face of Roman there. Not often we see that from the champion. Just the man he calls a friend, the honorary use of the bloodline, and Roman is taking him to task at the moment. Reigns almost psyching himself up here. That might allow Sami Zayn too much time to recuperate as he shoves Roman off there. Zayn looking for the blue thunder bomb. Down goes the champion. Zayn hooks the leg for the cover here, but it's another easy kick out for Roman Reigns. Big boot from the champion, who perhaps starting to realise now that he can't show any mercy to the challenger. The cravat sleeper trying to choke the life out of the challenger, Zayn. Finding the reversal there, and Roman going to send him onto the apron. Zayn finds the counter though. Stunning the champion. Reigns could be in trouble. Nice arm drag by Zayn. He sort of catches the champion off. God, there's a DDT. The Rock calls for the rope break. I do think that was the right decision. Zayn looking for another DDT. Now, the challenger heading up to the top rope. Looking for a swanton bomb. And nobody home. Reigns looking to capitalise on that mistake. That one mistake could be all that Roman needed in this match. 3 suplexes in a row. And down goes the challenger. Roman. Oh, it's going to be incredibly short. There's no distance whatsoever. There's a spear to Sami Zayn. Hooks the leg. Rock in position. Sami kicks out a 1.
Oh my God.
Roman's shocked. The spear only getting a 1 count off of the challenger. Rock gets out of the way as Roman's looking for a... I think he's looking for a Samoan drop. Zayn able to avoid that one. Zayn with the reversal. Roman once again finding form. And perhaps the champion wondering what he has to do here. Keep the challenger down. Zayn finds a reversal. As the champion up against the ropes now. Targeting the arm. Very game plan here from the challenger. He looks for that looked like a haluva kick from a unique position. Not usually he does that in the corner, but Reigns finds a way to get out of dodge. Now Zayn getting straight back to his feet. And now the strikes back and forth between champion and challenger. Roman seems to be gaining the upper hand in this exchange. But Sami,
but Roman's just too good for him.
oh, and there's a headbutt. There's a headbutt that drops Sami Zayn. Pulls himself up in the corner, and I think that's exactly what Roman wanted. We saw him pull this move out on SmackDown for the first time in several months.
Yeah,
the drive-by drop kick from Reigns.
He's just overpowering him.
Roman continuing the assault on Sami Zayn. Zayn finds a counter. Hooks the leg. Is Roman in trouble? No, it's another simple, easy kick out for the WWE Champion, who hits a Uranage, dropping Zayn. But Zayn still showing signs of life here. Irish whip from the challenger. What's he looking for here? The Haluva kick! But Roman tumbles over the top rope. Sami Zayn hitting the Haluva kick, but Roman tumbles to the outside the ring. He can't get the pin. Blue Thunder Bomb. On the outside, Reigns with a spear. It was a case of unfortunate positioning for Sami Zayn as Roman lines him up for another spear.
Gotta be over. That has to be it.
And he's not done. He knows the resiliency of Sami Zayn. He needs to make sure Roman with a third spear in a row to Sami Zayn. Cover, rock in position. Zayn kicks out.
Oh. No way. No way.
And now Roman having a word with the official. Zayn off the ropes with a drop kick to the back of Roman's head. Now into the cover. Hooks the leg. Roman kicks out at 2.
Wow, that was close. That's close.
And
Maybe
now Zayn sends
might
Roman
have started
into the corner. Haluva kick!
Oh my.
Haluva kick to the champion! Hooks the leg! Roman kicks out!
Did he even hit one?
I don't think he even got a 1.
It must have taken all of Reigns' strength. That must have taken so much out of him to get out that quickly from that Haluva kick. You almost think he might have been better staying down for 2 and getting up so he could recover his energy, so he could get back some of his strength. Oh my god, this is unreal. It's unbelievable what I'm seeing right now. Unbelievable.
The resiliency on display in this match by both men is unparalleled.
Oh, it is. There are no arguments from me. No arguments from me.
Reigns with the cover off of a Samoan drop. It's another kick out from Sami. Two Haluva kicks, 4 spears in this match. Zayn with a Hurricane Runner drops the champion. Zayn for the Blue Thunder Bomb on the outside of the ring, and he gets it. But he needs to get Reigns back into the ring, which he does. Reigns with... Oh! Reigns whiffs it! That's a Haluva kick! Here's the cover!
Oh, wow.
And Roman gets his hand on the ropes.
If he hadn't been at the ropes, I think he would have been in serious, serious trouble there, you know.
Reigns puts distance between him and the challenger. Superman punch! Reigns backs it up into the corner. He's looking for a spear. So Sami gets it! That's the 5th spear of the match.
Doesn't it?
1,
We've got to think about
2.
well-being now.
Oh my god. The Rock
Oh my god.
refusing to count for the champion.
No way. Reigns is going to be absolutely furious.
Rock bottom! Rock bottom to the champion! Zayn into the cover! 1, 2, Reigns kicks out!
That was it. That was Sami Zayn's moment to become the champion. That was.
And now The Rock going after Sami Zayn. What is this about?
What's Rock doing? What is Rock doing? I don't understand it. I don't get it. He's attacked both men in the same match.
Rock bottom to Reigns again!
What am I seeing? What am I witnessing?
Zayn stirs to life. The Rock in position. Sami Zayn is the WWE champion.
Oh my god. What was The Rock doing? What did The Rock do? What? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand.
Was this exactly why he put himself in this position? The Rock
It must have been.
screwing the champion.
And he left it right. He played it perfectly. He left it right until the end. He waited for 5 spears and then he didn't count the 5th spear. He suckered Roman in and then punched his lights out. I don't believe it.
The Rock stabbing Roman Reigns in the back to cost him his WWE Championship. And Sami Zayn, I suspect, could well be... is it the right place at the right time? Is there something more to it? I'm baffled. I am truly and utterly baffled. Ladies and gentlemen, we have seen some truly stunning scenes here tonight. It's time for our main event. It's time for the Women's Royal Rumble match. We've got to somehow move on from what's just happened. Who is going to join Drew McIntyre in getting a guaranteed championship match at WrestleMania? Get your predictions in, ladies and gentlemen. It's the main event.
Is the Royal Rumble match! Now, the 2 superstars that drew number 1 and number 2 will start in the ring at the same time. Other superstars will join in the order that they drew. This will continue until all 30 superstars have entered the ring. Elimination occurs when you are thrown over the top rope with both feet landing on the floor. The last superstar in the ring will be declared the Royal Rumble winner and will go on to face the champion of their choice at WrestleMania!
And number 1 in the Women's Royal Rumble, it's one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions. It's Bayley.
Again, it's similar situation to Rollins in the Men's Rumble. I mean, Bayley could wrestle just about anybody. They could pick a woman out of the crowd and she could have a 5-star match with her. Anyone who steps in that ring, we're going to get some fantastic action to start off the main event of the Royal Rumble, the Women's Royal Rumble tonight.
So Bayley gonna have to go the distance. She wants that guaranteed title match. If she has aspirations of becoming a double champion. Bayley participating in her second match of tonight's broadcast. Victorious the first time around. Can she complete what would be an extraordinary double as we find out who drew number 2 in the Women's Rumble? The tag team champions are starting the Women's Royal Rumble.
As soon as I heard you start chuckling, I think it must be Roxanne Perez, but yeah.
But these two
really is a cruel mistress, isn't it? You know, no pun intended, but it is a cruel mistress, isn't it? Really.
We're going to see a rerun of a classic rivalry here. So the women's tag team champions have drawn number 1 and number 2 in the Rumble. They're going to have to come to blows, at least for the duration of this match.
I mean, they could, if they really do care about if they truly care about their tag team that much. I mean, I guess they could just decide to, I don't know, lay in different corners of the ring and have a chat. They've clearly not decided to do that, but it was an option.
No. Roxanne with early control of the match. These two clearly going with the mantra of every woman for herself. I wonder if this will have any bearing on their tag team as number 3 about to enter the Rumble. Oh my word, it's Michelle McCool at number 3 in the Rumble.
Oh, okay.
Multiple time former champion in WWE. She steps into the ring with the women's tag team champion. She's going to have backup before too long as number 4 about to make their way in. As Zoe Stark enters at number 4. Maybe not quite as chaotic an opening as we saw in the men's Rumble, but there's still a strong field of participants here. As number 5 about to enter. Sheldon Cole drops Bayley. Number 5 is Raquel Rodriguez. Definitely has the strength advantage of all the competitors in the ring at the moment. I thought she was about to throw Roxanne out like she was nothing. I mean, Roxanne and Bayley are going to be worse. Well, they're going to be worse off already, both from being the first 2 participants, but also from their match earlier. So they took an absolute beating in that tag team match. So number 6 is on the way here, and it's Nikita Lyons. Michelle McCool looking to eliminate one half of the tag team champions. Roxanne's in trouble. Bayley hasn't seen it. Tries to help. Raquel intercepts, and Roxanne Perez is the first woman eliminated from the Rumble. Bayley, I think she was trying to help, but couldn't get there in time. She goes after. Oh, Bayley's eliminated by Michelle!
As I've said, I was literally going to talk about Bayley. I wasn't even going to say anything specifically positive.
Oh my God, Ronda Rousey enters the Rumble. I'm sorry to cut you off there, but we just had an unbelievable few moments.
That's frankly, it's absurd, but I kind of love it. I can't really complain at all.
Next up is Gigi Dolan, and she enters the Rumble. Raquel looking to eliminate Nikita Lyons. As Ronda Rousey goes after Michelle McCool, who already has 2 eliminations in this match. Nikita Lyons in a precarious position. Michelle and Ronda had similar ideas there. Well, everyone wants a piece of Ronda Rousey in this match. As Maurice now enters the Royal Rumble, a rare in-ring appearance for Maurice. She goes right after Ronda Rousey. Like I think everyone else has, to be honest. Difficult to keep up with what's going on here, but we've got another entrant on the way as Ronda eliminates Maurice in quick order. That's got to be the fastest elimination we've seen tonight. Phoenix enters the Rumble next. It's going to be Beth and Ronda going at it here. Sorry, I keep cutting you off every time you try to say something.
Oh, it's fine. This is the Royal Rumble. Stuff just keeps happening. You've kind of got to just keep going with the flow, really.
Kel's looking to eliminate Zoe. Michelle and Ronda renew hostilities. There's another entrant about to make their way into the Rumble match. Ronda has Michelle up for Piper's Pit. And Dakota Kai of Damage Control enters the match. Big roundhouse kick from Nikita Lyons drops Ronda Rousey. Gigi Dolan eliminated by Raquel Rodriguez. Two legends of the industry, Beth Phoenix and Michelle McCool going at it. Ronda takes Dakota Kai down, and there's the armbar! The armbar to Dakota Kai! Looking to do some serious damage before releasing the hold. Obviously, no submissions in a Royal Rumble match, but it could be a quick night for Dakota. But she's saved by Michelle McCool.
That's lucky. She's very lucky there. Got away with that, as it were. Really.
Up next in the Rumble, it's going to be Piper Niven. Unsuccessful earlier tonight. Can she have more success in the Royal Rumble? I didn't even notice Zoe Stark had been eliminated. But speaking of eliminations, Michelle McCool is gone, and so is Dakota Kai. And that kick just wiping out Raquel Rodriguez. Nikita Lyons looking for what would be a huge elimination in Ronda Rousey. We've got another former member of the roster in Eve Torres now entering the Rumble. Nikita Lyons again going after Ronda Rousey. Oh, and Raquel eliminates Piper Niven just as Chelsea Green enters the Rumble. It's been a brilliant performance by Raquel in this Rumble match. As Nikita Lyons eliminated also by Raquel, who nearly eliminated Ronda. Eve looking to eliminate Ronda Rousey. Asuka enters the Rumble at number 15. Halfway through the Women's Rumble now. Asuka looking for a quick elimination. Instead, Raquel has her in a bad position as Eve goes after Ronda. Number 16 about to enter the match. Kairi Sane, Asuka's tag team partner, has just entered the Rumble, and now Ronda has Raquel in the middle of the ring, and there's the armbar.
Whoever's organising this thing really does hate tag teams, don't they?
Well, maybe they'll cooperate, unlike what we saw earlier, as Asuka has a hold of Ronda Rousey here, but only for a moment though. It's going to be Beth and Kairi that team up on Ronda in this instance. Double leg sweep takes her down. And Io Sky. Well, we've got 3/4 of damage control now in the Rumble match. Well, right after Kairi though. Kairi looking for what would be a huge scalp in Ronda Rousey. Ronda finds the reversal, but so does Kairi. Kairi Sane looking to eliminate Ronda Rousey from the Women's Royal Rumble. It will be huge! A huge story! Eve Torres also in trouble at the hands of Asuka, both women hanging on for dear life. Kairi eliminates Ronda!
Ronda Rousey has
Wow.
been eliminated.
That's massive. That's huge for Kyrie. That's huge.
Ronda Rousey eliminated just after the halfway mark of the Rumble. Currently 7 participants. You know, can you imagine saying that Eve Torres would outlast Ronda Rousey in the Royal Rumble? That would have been absurd
No.
to say.
Like I couldn't imagine that.
Asuka looking to eliminate Chelsea Green on the near side. Raquel in trouble. Kairi just decides to leave her be. A bit of luck there for Raquel. She has had an impressive Rumble, but really probably should have been gone there. Spin from Beth Phoenix as Lyra Valkyria now entering the Royal Rumble.
How many are we on now? How many entrants have we had?
I want to say that was number 18, maybe? And Eve Torres is gone at the hands of Io Sky.
I mean, again, it's just flown by.
Asuka in trouble! Asuka eliminated by Raquel!
It hasn't
Raquel.
been one night, you know.
How many eliminations has Raquel had in this match, honestly? It's been an unbelievable performance, but this could be the end for her. Lyra Valkyria just leaves her beat. What is going on? Don't understand. Beth Phoenix in trouble with Kairi Sane in the corner. She survives. Io keeps going after Kairi. I thought they were supposed to be stablemates. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, again, this is what the Royal Rumble does, really.
Io!
It can tear teams apart.
Beth Phoenix eliminating Io Sky. The crowd is starting to thin as Chelsea Green is still in the ring. Beth Phoenix been in there for a while, but Raquel's definitely been there longer than anyone else. And now Blair Davenport enters the Rumble at number 19. Going to Bianca Belair for the Women's Championship at SummerSlam. Would love another opportunity to right the wrongs of that night. But Blair's already in trouble. If it wasn't for Lyra intercepting Beth Phoenix, it could have been a quick elimination for Blair. And now Cora Jade enters the Rumble. Oh, a Hurricane Runner! And Kairi Sane eliminates Beth Phoenix. As another individual with a strong performance tonight is Kairi Sane. She goes after the other standout in Raquel Rodriguez. Chelsea Green trying to eliminate Lyra Valkyria now. And Raquel looking for an elimination on Kairi. Oh, and just absolutely manhandles her with a power slam. Kairi Sane eliminated. And all 4 members of Damage Control have been eliminated as Bianca Belair now enters the Rumble. Chelsea Green in trouble! Oh, Raquel missed. Raquel looked to Nia in the back of the head and she just completely missed somehow. Chelsea Green still alive in the Rumble. Countdown continues, and now Chelsea Green this time wasn't able to hold on to the rope. She's eliminated. Lita enters the Rumble now. I believe we have 6 competitors in the ring at the moment. Lita immediately dropped by Blair Davenport. Now turns her attention to Bianca Belair. Raquel Rodriguez still going in the Rumble. This might be the performance of the night. Blair in trouble. Oh, manages to survive that one. And now Alexa Bliss enters the Rumble. We're getting some heavy hitters now. Got a few former champions in the ring. The match continues to move at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Up next. But it's Miss Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton. Reminder that she still hasn't cashed in the Money in the Bank contract. Looking to double up on title opportunities. Because that's, I think, Lyra Valkyria struggling on the side of the screen. She survives, but Blair might not be so lucky that she does survive again. Blair's had a few fortunate survivals in this match. Oh, and Raquel hoisting Bliss up in the air for a massive powerbomb. Now Valkyria gonna suffer the same fate. Back-to-back devastating powerbombs by Raquel, who now looks to eliminate another participant in the form of Cora Jade. Bliss and Valkyria completely worked out by those powerbombs. And yet Cora Jade eliminated. I feel like half the field has been eliminated by Raquel. It's been absolutely incredible by Raquel Rodriguez. But the stamina looks to be finally getting to her. I think she hit a drop kick and then just couldn't find the energy to get herself back to her feet. Lita lands on her feet straight into the grass with Valkyria, who hits a DDT. Bianca. Can Bianca be the one to finally eliminate Raquel Rodriguez from the Royal Rumble? Lita gonna help her. The camera angle's turned away as a big knee. And I can't believe the camera cut away as Raquel Rodriguez was finally eliminated from the Rumble. And Valkyria has gone as well. If I was wearing a hat, I'd take it off as a show of respect to Raquel Rodriguez tonight. Incredible performance in the Rumble. And Trish Stratus is in, just as a long-time rival Lita is eliminated. We're getting towards the latter stages of the Rumble now. Bliss looking to eliminate Blair. Davenport's had a few lucky escapes in this match. Meanwhile, Tiffany and Bianca are renewing hostilities from their rivalry a few months ago. Bianca tried to eliminate Tiffany, but wasn't able to get it. Up next is Nia Jax. And for Nia to enter the Rumble this late on has to be a concern. For the other competitors, she goes straight after Bianca. Tiffany Stratton looking to eliminate Nia Jax. And nothing comes of it. That drop kick from Bliss, unable to take Jax off of her feet. Trish looking to eliminate Nia Jax and just swatted away like a fly. Oh my goodness. Mercedes Moné has entered the Royal Rumble.
She's back.
The former Sasha Banks entering the Royal Rumble late on. Big knee to the face of Bianca. Trish looking to spoil the homecoming of Mercedes Moné. And interestingly, Alexa Bliss being inadvertently saving Moné, who hits the... She's looking for the Three Amigos. Can she get it? Yes, she can. Liv Morgan enters the Rumble now. The Queen of the Ring. I believe Morgan was number 28.
So we're getting towards the tail end of it now, I think it seems. And it's been a brutal contest, frankly. But that is the nature of the Royal Rumble, really, isn't it? That is the nature of it.
Oh, and Tiffany Stratton eliminated by Bianca Belair. A little bit of a taste of revenge for Belair there. Oh, look at Jax just choking the life out of Bliss, who resorts to a poke of the eye. Reversal by Jax, looking to eliminate Liv Morgan now. Alexa Bliss trying to take out Blair Davenport. Mercedes Moné going to wash on as all of this unfolds. Blair Davenport eliminated by Alexa Bliss, who now has Moné for a DDT. Gets it. Liv Morgan trying to single-handedly eliminate Nia Jax in the corner there. As I believe entrant 29 about to make their way to the ring. Belair lining up Mercedes Moné for the KOD as Becky Lynch enters the Royal Rumble. And what an advantage it is to enter this late as Bliss eliminates Stratus. I do believe, if I've calculated this correctly, we have one more participant to enter the Rumble. As Becky puts an arm bar. Bianca hoists Jax up for the KOD. Moné in trouble. Number 30 on the way. It's Jade Cargill.
Oh, that is huge this late into the game. That is massive.
Bianca goes straight after Cargill. Cargill not having a strong start to the match, but Becky looking to eliminate Nia, and she does! Huge elimination from Becky Lynch. We're down to 7. No, I think we're down to 6 in the Rumble.
It is 6, I've just had a look to check myself. It is 6. You know, I think, for some reason, I've got a feeling that the winner here will be one of Cargill or Moné. I don't know why.
A choke slam from Cargill to Bianca, who hits a KOD to Jade Cargill.
Well, I've done it again. He's done it again.
And Cargill's eliminated A shocking performance
From Cargill, yeah, that is poor.
from
to come that
Cargill.
late. It's not like her at all, is it?
And now Liv Morgan looking to eliminate Bianca. Bianca skinning the cat. She's able to survive. Cargill will be disappointed in that, no doubt.
She'll be extremely disappointed in herself. She's a very driven, ambitious. She'll be devastated with that, really. She will be. There's no doubt about it.
Monet now looking for that neck breaker on Liv Morgan, who finds a reversal. Irish whip reversed by Monet, and Liv Morgan survives. Five women remain in the Women's Rumble. One of these five are going to get a guaranteed title match at WrestleMania as a sleeper from Monet. Becky Lynch looks to eliminate Bianca. She did, but then Bliss eliminates Lynch.
Oh my god.
Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, and Mercedes Monet. One of these three women are going to win the Rumble.
Well, at least I finally
Monet.
got something almost right, no matter what happens this evening.
The final three, but Bliss is holding on for dear life here. Able to fight out of that. It's almost like a 2-on-1 from Bliss and Morgan on Monet, and as soon as I say that, Liv Morgan takes a shot at
Well, at least I'm not
Alexa
the
Bliss.
first person cursing it tonight. Thank God. At long last, eh? At long last.
Drop toe hold from Alexa, but Monet survives it. It really is like a double team attempt by these two. Morgan turns her attention to Alexa Bliss. Bliss looking for an elimination here. A counter from Morgan doesn't eliminate Bliss though. Bliss hanging in there after being stun gunned on the ropes. Liv Morgan's eliminated. We're down to 2.
Oh my God. It's
Alexa Bliss and Monet playing to the crowd. A little too much, perhaps. Bliss recovers. Takes Monet down. Monet finds a reversal. But so does Bliss. Back and forth between these two. Bliss has Monet in trouble! And Alexa Bliss wins the Royal Rumble!
Wow, heartbreaking for Mercedes Monet, but Joe what? Alexa Bliss put in a superb shift in that Rumble. She does deserve it. Can't disagree that she deserves that win. You can't.
And just when it seemed like she was out of the title picture, Alexa Bliss is right back in there with a guaranteed title match at WrestleMania.
What a night. What a night of wrestling.
What a night. It's been a fantastic show. 2 great Rumble matches, some true shocks across tonight's broadcast. That's all we have for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, 100%. 100%. It's been brilliant.
We will shortly be taking a break from the series. I do believe there'll be one more set of weekly shows before we do. In terms of pay-per-views, up next is the Elimination Chamber. Thank you everyone for watching. Take care and have a very good night.